my eyes harder. I can feel a dancer out here. Did you guys catch that vibe at all? Yeah, I felt something going on here, man. So, you know, big up that we have these opportunities to come together. A long time ago, I played in the Longhouse. And I was down there to tell kids stories, right? So I've got my African suit on, I got the giv'n, and I got this Jamaican gal with me. We're down the hall doing this thing with the kids. And the grown folk hear about what's going on down the hall with the kids, and they're like, what? You gotta give us something like that, man. Like, come on. So they drag us out, bring us out into the middle space. And this is down by the fireplace, man. And I don't even know what I'm gonna do, because it's just like, just come and do something with us. And they had 4 different nations there, 4 different drum sounds, 4 different drum songs, 4 different beats, man. And I said, yo, man, well, if it's like that, let's just get together. And we vibed out. And all these nations started to blend songs and sounds. And as it's going down, I started seeing all these different colors and energies and vibes coming out of the rafters in this place, man. So for me, an opportunity to do this kind of medicine, especially in this time, yo, it's critical business. And the fact that you guys are supporting these youths, this is a huge opportunity. I never had this chance when I was a kid. I was catching all these vibes and all these feelings. I didn't know where they were coming from. And I couldn't talk to nobody about it because they had no frame of reference for it. But you guys are giving them a context, man, so big up. Because it ain't easy to do proper works. Because down here, they ain't trying to have you do no proper works, am I right? So anyways, one more spoken word piece out of the collection. War, peace, peace, war. Determine what you're down for, then focus, and we will resound more. It ain't the war movement versus the anti-war movement. It's committed versus lack of commit. What we doing? They run the weather, push the pose factions together. The devil's clever shaded in Shaitan's sliver. Now ask them, and they ain't done nothing. They don't even exist, and neither do they list. New world. Shaking and moving, few winking from the proving. We're so far out of touch, we're losing grounds. Grounds for discussion, grounds for recovery from repercussions. They destroy environments and disturb the higher intents, keeping people low, big bro, so much more of a P.O. Invent and then repent, they shut people down. And then filled with the ill intent, they made hemp theoretical, killed the electric vehicle, and they still warming up though, bro, so we go. Global governing for the baron's benefit, that's some ish that ain't never fit. And if we really gonna get into being free, it's gonna be on the citizenry that made it be. So find and then refine your skill in the application of spirit and will. Find and then refine your skill in the application of spirit and will. Now, ending empirical ain't hidden a miracle. It's sitting in us. It's on pause. While they storm their reign of terror, we gotta swarm and drop more torrential and consequential guns and weapons for population control, and we're acting too numb to derail their rigmarole. We know what them do and how them get it done. Still, like Scott would have said, we're afraid of the sun. The son of Sun Tzu, the sun that shine on all that grew, the sun we've been running to. Liberation is still filled with hesitation. We're ill and not ready for medicine man vocation. Babylon been cancerous, corporations venomous, protecting their genes while they hemming us. We're cut off. They keep us in shorts. Short on remorse, short on discourse, short on unified resource. So the people go. Global governing for the baron's benefit, that's some that ain't never fit. And if we really gonna get into being free, it's gonna be on the citizenry that made it be. So let's find and then refine our skill in the application of spirit and will. Find and then refine our skill in the application of will. What about spirit, y'all? Find and then refine y'all skill in the application of spirit. You got it. Now, don't take aggression to make an impression, right? We must unmask the mass and reinvest energy into tactics that reduce the drastics of these bastards before we remastered. If taxes are fake in the land of the snake, and now the snake won't take control of a bigger state, Mexico to the North Pole, well, what's our role? We go on holding it all before it all gets stole? Business becomes strong companies by staying selective and holding objectives. So why in the business of breaking Babylon are we so underacted and ineffective? When people gather with purpose, the purpose is best serviced by the work of focused workers. So when it's war on war, then there ain't no more. Leave them other pet projects at the door and join the people as the people go. Global governing for the various benefit, that's some ish that ain't never fit. And if we really don't get into being free, it's gonna be on you and me that gon' make it big. So let's find and then refine our skill in the application of find and then refine our skill in the application of
spirit and will.
Find and then refine your skill in the application of
spirit and will.
Blessed be the rest of you. Werx.